In Ghana.
I say this came from Africa.
In Ghana. Just years and signs and organize the labor. Say no. Forget yourself, man. Seal and sign and deliver what? Go and sit down. For those who had made their plans to go on strike and to go and enjoy some nice fufu or something, so I say, go and sit down. Get back to work. Welcome to the day after organized labor. He said, I'm going to It is the Thursday, the 10th of October, 2024. Sixtus, Michael, and
you open the show, no violence.
You like striking the too much.
No. I say no.
Public sector worker.
No. I say I'm going.
Today you came in studio wearing Ghana jersey.
Yes.
Black Stars jersey.
No, we'll talk about the Black Stars.
So we thought you were coming on a patriotic note.
But it's not patriotic. This one is the Agoinch version of the patriotism.
I know people plan them up.
Shut up. Go and sit down. Go and sit down.
Hey.
And usually, no, they will go for the funerals on Friday. So people are put it on Thursday. Now it's for
a long weekend. They want to have a German weekend. Go and sit down and go and work and let me see you. Go and earn your salary.
Somebody booked their ticket already.
Charlie.
Book everything already this morning.
Somebody said from organized labor to disorganized labor.
I'm sure yesterday after the announcement, somebody would have called an airline. Hello, please.
Do you do refund?
Can I please move my flight to Friday? Because I thought that we were going on strike. It's the Agoinch version of the show. Anyway, this morning, live on your radio on 3FM 927. You can always join us on Facebook, 3FM Ghana. Gentlemen, welcome. Have you been experiencing this water shortage situation, your taps and all of that? Or it's just me?
You see, where I live,
this question is a trap.
It's a trap.
No.
By now, they don't know about your end, though. If you answer the question, they say, use every day.
Where they live?
Like, last one, minus one.
We give them too much water.
Ajana one, Ajana two.
No.
Sixtus is where Ghana.
Yeah, Sixtus the way.
Just see the
this is all Africa.
People.
Yeah, this is the Metro something. Is that the one?
Yeah. This one I know that
this is the original Ghana.
Odate Lamte wore one of these.
Yes.
Kwame Nkrumah signed.
Hey God.
Autograph.
The problem is that of all of them, that's what Sixtus found.
Yeah, that's what he has.
Yes. No, he found.
What you have is what you wear.
I love vintage.
Oh, Sixtus, you are too old.
Charlie, what are the chances of the Black Stars?
Charlie,
very bright.
No.
Crosby, you say what? Very bright.
Yes. I think it's they'll be passionate enough to want to win. We don't want them to win more than they themselves.
Is that what Nate?
Passionate.
The part is there. The shit, I don't know. The Nate there is
I'm sure they'll go out with a desire to win. We that want them to win, we don't want it more than them. You understand?
You can't cry more than they believe there.
They know what is at stake. They will do their best to deliver. Just that it be an answer. It's possible that.
You know, indeed. You blew the balloon, then you did it.
It's the Agoin's version of the show. Then, Charlie, I'm just imagining Kwesi Appiah facing Otuado and all the show and because Kwesi Appiah won't want to lose guard.
If Sudan scores against us, we have to tell Kwesi Appiah not to come home for the next 3 years.
Oh, please.
No, you for respect your home.
Yes.
You don't think we owe him an apology, rather?
We owe him an apology.
No. I'm saying that no matter what, for be allegiant to your motherland. Motherland.
You know where he is, Sudan and South Sudan. You know.
I know.
No go there.
No, don't try. Don't
so
try.
You are scared of living in a foreign country. Yeah. You are scared of messing them up, but you are not scared of messing up your own country.
You see, your country, there's peace in your country. That is, like they say in the Zongo, don't try. Don't try. You cannot try it anyway. We wish the Black Stars the best of luck, and we pray that they don't disgrace us, because since I wore this, Sixtus wore his, I'm sure a lot of more people are going to wear their Ghana jersey. If you
no, the love is deep, no matter what.
Yeah,
no matter
it is. It is after the match, but I would know whether the love is deep or the love is shallow.
We pretend we don't care, but we really do.
We care.
We just wait for the results.
We want money. We want money.
Some people are playing the devil's advocate and they say they should just come and sit down, and so that we don't spend much money on all of this that we are not sure where it's going. But well,
organized labor.
Anyway, well, the NFT this morning says Africa's future lies in the hands of its youth. Edward Boateng is a former ambassador to China, former SIGA boss. I don't know what he does these days in government. Government unveils green finance taxonomy to drive sustainable development. Corporate governance key to economic growth. Modest debt. Bank of Ghana revises year-to-end inflation targets to 18%. Employers Association of Ghana partners advocate workplace safe plans. On the back page, MPAC all at Africa Public Sector Awards. Also, Prudential Bank, Union Pay International engage Guta on UPI cuts. And this matter, Guta has been talking about it forever. Glad that some finality is coming to it. The Daily Graphic says church will be development partner. Well, the church will be demonstrating tomorrow. Just so you know, if you have forgotten. Ensuring peace on December 7. Prosecute 2020 election killing perpetrators. Emil Short is a former Shraj boss. On the front page, the banner headline, Organized Labor rescinds Galamsey strike. Government acts on their concerns. Joshua Ansah is Secretary General of the Trades Union Congress. On the back page, Otuado confident of Black Stars' victory. And guess whose picture comes with? Kwesi Appiah's photo. Otuado is confident, but Kwesi Appiah has the space. That's it. Crosby, what do you have?
On the front page of the Daybreak newspaper, we doubted Agenda 111, but you have proven us wrong.
Who say that?
Domahine to Baumia.
Okay. I wish him well. Yeah, Domahine.
Okay. When you say Ajana 1, Ajana 2, what does it mean?
Ajana 1, Ajana 2. Like, Biazan.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I just didn't ask.
Yeah. Stop press. Daybreak to unveil government official who escorts Galamsey gold to Dubai for a fee. They say they will, so we'll keep buying Daybreak newspaper. You find the revelations there.
Okay. For a fee.
For a fee. So he escorts Galamsey gold to Dubai for a fee, like bodyguard.
I see.
There's also government suspends enforcement of LI on forest mining. NDC vows to repeat 2020 pro-Galamsey campaign in mining communities. Comes with a picture of Keku Boahin. There's also the New Republic newspaper. On the front page, from treatment to recycling, Ghana drinks poison. Who pays the price? Comes with a picture of Nana Ikufuado. Jubilee House in Galamsey Hot Waters.
Read that again.
Le Presidente.
From treatment to recycling, Ghana drinks poison.
Yeah.
Who pays the price? Jubilee House in Galamsey Hot Waters. Security expert calls for international lawsuit over illegal mining Brahaha. That could happen though.
Yeah.
Yes. I listened to Ken Ashibe some time ago and was saying that in the coming years, these government officials, they could be dragged to international courts to explain how they want.
Why not our own courts?
Oh, maybe
names have been mentioned in the Professor Primpom Boateng report.
That's true. Like we can start from there.
Yes,
we should.
Names have been mentioned, and you see,
but I think that one is on the background that these could be considered war crimes.
Yes.
Yeah, that I'm sure.
But
that I haven't read the piece,
it's a
but
genocidal.
I think
you know that the CSOs, Awolasewa and their team, they wrote and said that, look, one of the demands that they are making is that President Akufo-Addo focus on the Professor Frimpong Boateng report and the names mentioned in there, make sure the law deals with them if they are guilty, so that it will settle, the thing. If your name has been mentioned in a scandalous way and everybody is accusing you and the system has not cleared you and yet you have your position, it's painful.
No, I think the way government approached that report, the Frimpong Boateng report, it makes it difficult for government to want to go back, pick up the report and act on it.
Okay.
Because if the report had been before the president for all the time that we were told it
2
was
years
before him,
before we
he
got
did
to know
nothing about it. For some funny reason, it leaked And even when it leaked, there was still no action. Everybody was more interested in, on the government side, in vilifying the old professor. But not really interested in what the content of the report says. Some came, threatened lawsuits against him. I don't know till date. I don't know whether they've initiated.
In fact, there's a lawyer who reminded me that there is there are lawsuits, a myriad of them, and Prof says that, look, it's quite expensive for him. A lawyer friend of mine told me that a lot of people have sued him for
based on the report.
Yes. You know, there was an MP who said he was going to sue many others. Kojo Nkrumah, they all were threatened to go and sue. So he says that, well, a couple of people have sued, him in that regard. But it doesn't take away the fact that this was, you see, for me, if I am supposed to serve on a committee with you, and then you abandon the committee, and then later I find that, you are involved in something that is not correct, and then I write a report and put your name in there, and then you go and sue me. Were you interested in the committee work in the first place? Because you were supposed to be working with me, then you abandoned me. Then I go and find that you were doing something. Then I put it in a report to our principal, the president, and then you say, I've sued you.
That only confirms that Abayin Juma enye papa.
Enye mi papa dia.
What should I say?
Abayin Juma enye mi papa dia.
That is all it shows. That you can be more passionate than me when we are both working or doing government work. But that's pathetic. That's sad. That's terrible, to say the least.
Anyway,
isn't that the same brouhaha between Opo Nkrumah and and Ablakwaba, who is more empathetic? But anyway,
Government Assurance Committee issues.
It was fireworks.
Oh, Charlie, it was epic. It was epic.
It was not small, Charlie.
But it looked like it was personal.
But that was a taste.
Energy.
That was a taste of what to come in the next 8 years when the two of them
I honestly think that Kojo Nkrumah has not weaned himself of the information minister role.
Okay,
he has not weaned himself off.
But you can't blame him. He's a communicator.
Yes,
exactly.
So the point is that because he has not weaned himself of that role, he always thinks that, okay, it's my duty to defend government. Sometimes you find him speaking about other people's ministries when, in fact, that is not.
But I think on that particular occasion, he was defending more of himself than of government and government projects and all of that. Yeah, it was more about I know what I'm about. I'm the sector minister. I know what I'm about. Take it or leave it. This is the fact. You can't come and show me my job or tell me what to do.
You can't force me.
You can't. Don't push me. I'll go back.
But you see, that same theme found presence when he went to his constituencies to say that, look, other MPs can allow you to destroy their place. When you come here, we won't allow you. Even though of Arabi, we know it's also a Galamsey hub. But you mean he was now more concerned about him and his seat, as opposed to running a generalized, theme for everybody else.
Yeah, it makes sense. But I was thinking though, was it also proper that Ablakwa was chairing that committee, knowing that he had an interest, especially because he's been at the center of all of this conversation with the flooding issues, the spillage and all of that, and the fact that his constituents were amongst the worst affected. So he had an interest.
It's a standing committee of parliament. You can't do anything.
Well, but at least he could have reclused himself.
That is Government Assurance Committee. Which matter would come before the committee that members of the committee would not
have an interest.
But realistically, didn't you think he was overly exposed for this one? Could have reclused himself?
No.
Because if you listen to the argument he made,
at the point that I have to advocate for my people,
people are looking forward to him to go and defend them.
Let me land, because you see, if you listen to him carefully, you could tell that this was somebody talking. It was personal for him.
Yeah, but that was good for the.
It was a lot more. Yeah, it was a lot more personal than actually the general duty of the job.
If you had your town,
had
experienced this spillage, and for over 1 year you were sleeping in tent, wouldn't you have that same connection and passion?
That is my point. And exactly. I felt that,
so
don't you think that...
He shouldn't have questioned the minister.
That's not what I'm saying. Don't you think that...
He should not have sat in the seat car.
My point is that, don't you think that his sentiments...
Without the committee, as a member of parliament representing the people, he could have written to summon the minister before Parliament
to come and answer
those same questions he was asking at the committee.
Don't you think he should have done that prior to that meeting? No. Because I feel that because he was exposed to the subject, I think his emotions also got the greater part of him. That's what I think.
If me, I will come and host you here.
Yeah.
Why would I be arguing with you in the car park? You will come to the studio. I will wait for you.
But it was, I think overall, I watched the video, and from a comms perspective, I think there were very interesting dynamics in there. It was also interesting to see how Kojo Oppong tackled the issue. You notice how he consistently stuck to what he was going to say and didn't lose his cool. I think he did a good job with.
Well, on that occasion,
he was telling the man that, look, all the things you've been going around, I see you and I mean you. Today is today. We will show you.
And you know where he goes like, some people can't be more sympathetic than
But on a more serious note, I don't think that the leper victims have been treated very well.
At all.
And we must place that on record because
not only Mepeo. You see, that's the other narrative. I mean, kind courtesy the media that there's a bigger enclave affected.
No, but Mepe is just a metaphor to represent
the entire area.
But then they have not been treated
at all.
They have not been treated very well. I mean, as we speak now, they still are sleeping under tents. And I remember before that, dam spillage, the people around the Keta, Aveji, Salakope, all those places that experienced the tidal waves. They have also been left to their fate, right?
That's serious.
They were promised sea defense walls, Asenso Boachi.
Oh, the same one that Jifagumashi has been talking about over and over.
So, that was the third time they were promised a sea defense wall. The third time when it happened. In fact, the first time it happened, the Nadbo Bosuna is looking for MP ship somewhere. They didn't even go. They took Jifagumashi to take food to the people. Nadbo came there after 2 weeks.
But this is terrible,
2 weeks.
This is awful terrible.
Let's run through this,
The Political Digest. It is possible to read authentic news. Ghanaians will choose. Ghanaians will choose Bawumia, says Napo.
We are one.
I like Bawumia's perseverance. That's Kojo Bento. I don't know.
Next Bawumia story is what?
The Ghanaian Times newspaper, most authoritative.
Oh, I'm left with one.
Allow.
Calm down.
We don't know newspaper. Please go on to Ghanaian Times.
Akufo-Addo Bawumia not Siamese twins, and it has a picture of Atasia.
We don't have time.
Why you were hexing?
We don't have time.
Hey. Good morning to the editor. Hey, hold on. There's one more. Arrest for not supporting Bawumia allegation untrue. Wouldn't to me. So the whole front page.
As for Dr. Bawumia, he was deemed elected.
Oh, okay.
Government intensifies war on Galamsey. Military Small Scale Miners Association join Operation Halt to fight illegal mining. VIP inspects Accra STEM Academy, comes with a picture of the Minister of Education or for Education, and then the